it is time for me to begin. Hello and welcome, everybody, to my presentation called Flustered Physician Fix. A little bit about myself is I travel across the nation delivering motivational speeches to first-year medical students like yourselves, and Indiana University School of Medicine just happened to call me up and invite me to come talk to you guys about finishing out these next 4 years as strongly as you possibly can. Which is kind of funny because I'm currently a freshman in my undergraduate career, but there I am right there in the crowd. It's like I'm a hologram speaking to you all right now. The ghost of Christmas past, since it is the season once again. My point is that I'm in the past speaking to you all who are apparently in the future. Anyways, to begin, I wish I had great news for you all, but obviously things become tougher for you from this point forward. Life in general, but especially for you guys, is full of peaks and valleys that we must go through each and every day. You never know when to expect a good thing such as a good grade on an exam, or terrible things such as a mental breakdown while studying for those exams. But the thing is, you each have a unique opportunity that not just anybody has the opportunity to experience. So when people think of the term motivation, they may think of successful, inspirational people such as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Kevin Hart, Patrick Dempsey, otherwise known as Dr. Derek Shepherd, or Mr. McDreamy off of Grey's Anatomy, for the Grey's Anatomy fans that are in the house tonight. And then when people think of doctors, surgeons, medical students like yourselves, they may think of white coats, stethoscopes, surgery, and overachievement. Because people know you have to absolutely be dedicated and committed to become a physician. And you all knew that too coming in, or otherwise you wouldn't be here. And getting into medical school alone is arguably the toughest part in becoming a physician. And that starts with undergrad, taking MCATs, doing all these extracurricular activities. This all adds up into getting into medical school, which is very competitive and very hard. So that may lead you to think that getting this far in the process is good enough, and that you could just kind of, take your time going through it and not have to work as hard. But guess what? It isn't good enough. You need to do better. You need to do more. You have to study harder. You need to get up every single day and say, I am going to be the best I can be, and not even the toughest adversity is going to get in my way of achieving my goals. Yes, these next 4 years, especially the first 2 years where you're going to be bombarded with just this massive amount of information that you're expected to know for each of the 4 to 5 classes you have each semester, it's going to be demanding and it's going to be grueling. You're going to be studying for 15 to 40 hours per week, loads of exams. It's probably going to cause you to hurl swear words all over the place or even cry. And I don't blame you for that. But just keep in mind and remember that it will be worth it in the end. Getting this far in the academic world and running out of drive to finish is like preparing a feast for thousands of people just to throw all the food away. Or for the college basketball fans in the house, getting this far in the academic world and running out of the drive and motivation to finish the job is like making it all the way to the national championship game in the NCAA tournament in college basketball just to forfeit the championship game. My point is you have made it so far that there is absolutely no reason, no point for you to give up and quit right now. Believe me. Also, you are here for a reason, and that is because you have a strong interest in medicine and desire to be a licensed physician to be able to practice what you love doing, whether that would be in surgery, cardiology, OBGYN, pediatric practice, orthopedics. You guys want to make a positive impact on people's lives. That is the reason you are all here. I also want you guys to remember that God did not put you in a war you couldn't win. He will take care of each and every one of you. And He did not put you in a situation this difficult to break you down either mentally, physically, or emotionally, but to build you up into the person you are meant to be. So when times become tough, pray to Him. Give Him your worries and your doubts and your concerns. He will take care of them for you. Believe me. Also, another tactic you can use when times become stressful and you feel your confidence is starting to linger a little bit is assume the Superman position. Which may sound crazy to you guys, but trust me, it actually works. So allow me to demonstrate real fast. So when times become tough like this, you are going to get up out of your chair, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, your fists are going to go on your hips, and you are going to look up at the sky. You're going to assume this position for about 5 minutes, and this will give you the confidence to finish the job that you are doing. And the ultimate thing I want you guys to take away from this presentation is, who is your why? Who drives you to get up every day and do the best you possibly can? Who drives you to be successful and battle the tough times and adversity when they're thrown at you? Is it your family? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it a sibling? Is it God or another special person? Whoever those people are, find them and hold them as close as possible to you at all times, but especially when times become tough and you feel like giving up. Because giving up is not an option. So thinking of those that mean the most to you when times become tough can really help give you the ambition to finish the job. So have confidence when the storms hit, and keep being the great leaders that you all are, that display one of the strongest work ethics possible. You will all be remarkable, talented, multifaceted physicians, but in order to get to that point, you have to study hard and do well in your classes, even when times become stressful, and punch back when you get punched with adversity. You just have to remember that you are all here for a reason, remember that God has your back, and remember those that mean the most to you ultimately. I wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors. My name is Cole Eimer, and I thank you all.